guys, I'm back and today we're gonna correct the quiz. My dog is here. Okay, I hope you did well. This was your last quiz and let's start. So, the first exercise, don't pay attention to this part, it's the second exercise, okay? The first exercise is about finding the equilibrium quantity that we're gonna buy and the consumer surplus. And of course, later on, we're gonna assume that there are many people that are similar in the market. And we're gonna see what happens. Well, I hope you did it already. So, whenever you're looking for the equilibrium quantity or the consumer surplus, you need to look at the prices. But we don't have prices here, so what we need to look at is the dollar marginal utility, which is how much you value each unit of the good. Okay? So let's start. First, you have to calculate the marginal utility. So dollar marginal utility. Remember, we don't put the zeros anymore because we know that when we don't consume, we don't have any satisfaction. So 0 with 0. So we're starting with the first unit. So the first unit's total utility is equal to its marginal utility. Remember that one. Okay, so for here, it's 600. Now it's simply subtracting the second minus the first. So 1,100 minus 600, that would be 500. Okay? 1,500 minus 1,100, that would be 400. 1,800 minus 1,100. I'm sorry, 1,800 minus 1,500, that would be 300. Then here it's 200, so it's 2,000 minus 1,800. 1,100 minus 2,000, that's 100. And then 2,100 minus 2,100, it's going to give you a 0. Okay? Now the first question is to find the equilibrium when the price is 400. Now we know that the equilibrium is reached when the price is equal to the marginal utility. So you have two ways of doing it. If you need to calculate the consumer surplus, you can use this column or you can do it directly. So I'm going to do it directly first and then I'm going to use the table. So what's the formula? The formula is the equilibrium is reached when $mu, the dollar marginal utility, is equal to the price. Okay? Or, which is exactly the same thing, $mu, the dollar marginal utility, minus the price is equal to 0. Okay? So let's look at this one. $mu is equal to P, so the price is 400. So here is 400. What's the quantity then? The quantity is this one, 3. So my equilibrium is 3 units. You can hear my neighbor talking. Okay, I have to do my videos anyway. Okay, now I'm going to go to this one, which is $mu minus P. This you do it in case you also have to calculate the consumer surplus. So, oops, why this one? Black one. So $mu minus P, and P is 400. So let's start. 600 minus 400 is 200. 500 minus 400, it's 100. 400 minus 400, it's 0. So you found it, $mu minus P is equal to 0. It's still the same equilibrium, of course. 3 units. You got that? If I had to calculate this consumer surplus, I'm going to do it even though it wasn't in the quiz. I would simply sum up the sigma marginal utility minus price. Here it would give me, for one individual, 300. But it wasn't in the quiz, so just for your own knowledge. Now here they're asking me to calculate the consumer surplus at price 200. Okay, so I do have to calculate the dollar marginal utility minus price, and here the price is 200. So dollar marginal utility, it's how much you valued each unit minus the price, which is the price of each unit. So P is equal to 200, and let's start. So 600 minus 200 is going to give me 400. 500 minus 200, it's 300. 400 minus 200, it's 200. 300 minus 200, it's 100. And 200 minus 200 is 0. So we stop at 0. What is the formula for the consumer surplus? It is sigma, which is the sum from I is equal to 1 till, well, I'm not going to put it here. I'm going to put it in words. Sigma, dollar marginal utility minus price till mu, dollar mu minus P is equal to 0. So till here. Okay? So I'm going to sum them up in the table. By the way, I'm always asking you to make calculations in the table because it's easier to correct. So please do it in exams. Thank you. Okay, so 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that would be, I guess, 1,000. So 1,000 what? It's dollars. Here it's dollars. Here it's units. Okay? So here, which is equal to $1,000. Clear? I'm moving to the market equilibrium. So if we are 1,000 people in the market size, here in the exercise, I have given you that the market size is 1,000. 1,000 similar people in the market. Okay, so if each one of us buys 3 units and we are 1,000 people, so in total the whole market is gonna buy 3 times 1,000, which is 3,000 units. Let's do it. So the formula of the market equilibrium, it's the equilibrium quantity for one person, so individual, times market size. Okay, you have to write individual equilibrium quantity, but I don't have space as I have another exercise. You'll forgive me for this. Okay, so the calculation is simply 3 times, that's 3 units, times the market size, which is 1,000. It's going to give you 3,000 units. Okay? So you need to know your unit sign. Here it's units of whatever you're buying, and in the other one, in the surplus, it's dollars. Okay, moving on. Here is the market surplus. So the market surplus is similar to the market equilibrium in the sense that you multiply by the market size. So you take the individual consumer surplus times the market size, which is 1,000 people, and you have the surplus for the whole market. So individual consumer surplus, here I have space, so I'm writing the whole thing, times the market size. Okay? So, what was the individual market surplus that I had? I had $1,000. The other guy had $1,000. The other girl had $1,000. All of us, each one of us got $1,000, and we are 1,000 people. So $1,000 times 1,000 people. $1,000 times 1,000 people, that would be 1 million of what? Dollars. What am I doing? Dollars. Okay. Here's the dollar sign. $1 million. Okay? You can write 6 zeros if you prefer. Done? Okay. Now the other question was to plot the market demand and to show the answer of this question graphically. So give me a second. I already prepared my graph and I need my magnets. Where are my magnets? Oh, good Lord, here they are. Okay, take a screenshot because I'm gonna erase all this. Can I show you the market demand now? Okay, I'm using steps. Here is the market demand. I'm gonna put it here so that you see what I did. Oops. Well, you know it's question 5. Which one do you prefer? Blue or blue? Okay, guys. What did I do in here? So I have the pens for paper. They are here. Come on, please. Here they are. Sorry, guys. I got these. Okay, so for the market, for the demand, what do you have? The demand by definition is the relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. You know that. And it is downward sloping. Now the thing is, I don't have price in here. I have dollar marginal utility. Okay? So if you plot the dollar marginal utility in here and you put the graph, I'm going to consider it incorrect because what you're doing is plotting the marginal utility graph. But if you take it off and you put price instead, it becomes the demand. Agreed? Because the dollar marginal utility and the price are one thing viewed from different points of view. Okay? So the marginal utility is how much you're ready to pay. Okay? The price is when the price is such, how much you're ready to buy. Okay? So it's the same thing from 2 different views. So if you view it from the marginal utility, it's the marginal utility graph. If you view it from the price side, it's the demand side. Okay, so you put the price and you simply put, I'm sorry, I should have put it this way. Okay, and you put your marginal utilities while you replace the label by price. So 600, 500, 400, 300, 100. Now, for the x-axis, it's not for one person now, it's for 1,000. Okay? So if at price 600, I buy one, you buy one, the other one buy one. So each one of us buys one, and we are 1,000 people. So the whole market buys 1,000. Okay? Again, at 500, each one of us buys 2. So all of us, we buy 2,000. So you simply multiply the quantity by the market size, and it's going to give you your market demand. Okay? Simple. You put the marginal utility here. You put the quantity over here. If it's the individual demand, you put the quantities you have. If it's market demand, you multiply the quantities by the market size. Moving on, they asked you to answer the question, where is the market surplus? Show it to me graphically if the price is 200. So you put the price line fixed at 200. You see it here in red. And then whatever is above is what you gain. So here you were ready to pay 600 while you only pay 200. So it is your surplus. So whatever is above the line is your surplus, and you just put a shadow or color it, and it shows you the surplus. So market surplus at price 200. If you increase the price, the market surplus decreases. If you decrease the price, the market surplus increases. Okay? So here it is for the first exercise. Now I'm gonna move to the second exercise. Take a screenshot with the graph, and then I'm gonna give you another chance to take a screenshot of the rest. Oops, sorry, I knew this would happen. That's why I didn't put it. Sorry guys, so I hope you already took your screenshots. Now I'm gonna move to exercise 2. Well, anyway, you can reload the video and what did I want to say? And take a screenshot then. Where am I? That was exercise 1. Now I'm moving to exercise 2. Ouch. Okay. Oh, I can write these over here. Well, I already prepared them here, so I'm sorry, guys. So now I'm gonna work on this side. Here the exercise is, you have many goods. You go, it's mine. It's my preferences here, okay? For one person. I have lollipops, I have small bag of popcorn, I have mini chips and mini chocolate. I have the total utilities I get from each good at each quantity level. And I'm asking you, with $24 in my pocket, what are my preferences? What am I gonna buy first and then second, and according to these tables and these prices? This is kind of tricky. Can you do it using the total utility? No, because here you need to know each unit. Are you gonna buy this, the first unit, then the second unit, or only the first unit, and then you move to another good? We don't know. We need to make some calculations. So in this type of exercises, these are the formulas you have to use. When you have one good that you're studying, it's the first exercise, okay? You have one good, you're not comparing it to any other good. You use your formula to calculate the equilibrium. It's dollar marginal utility minus the price, and you see where you're gonna stop, okay? When you have different goods, you don't use the same formula. It's no longer dollar mu minus P. Here you're comparing between different goods. You have to calculate dollar marginal utility of the good over its price for good A. I named them A, B, C, D. For each unit you do this, okay? Dollar marginal utility of good B over PB. And the first one you buy, let's imagine this one is bigger than this one. That would be the first good you buy. Okay, so you compare all of them. Here I'm gonna write X and Y, because here I have A, B, C, D, X and Y. You buy, the first one you buy is the highest ratio, because for each dollar spent, you take the highest satisfaction, okay? Of course, we're trying to equalize, but we keep buying the biggest ratio till we reach equality, if we reach it, okay? So let me see here. First thing to do is to calculate dollar marginal utility for all the units, for all the goods. So no, I'm gonna stay here. So here, dollar marginal utility for lollipops. So the first units, total utility and marginal utility are equal, so 12. And then for the second unit, it's 16 minus 12, that would be 4. Here, first total utility and marginal utility are equal. So for the first unit, it's 28. Then 32 minus 28, that's 4. Here, first unit, it's the same, 40. And here, it's 55 minus 40, that's 15. Dollar marginal utility here, 15 for the first unit, and then 27 minus 15, that's 12. Okay? So you have your dollar marginal utilities. Now what you have to do is calculate dollar marginal utility over the price for each unit. Let's do it. So for this one, the price is $2. So dollar MU over P, 12 over 2, that's 6. 4 over 2, that's 2. Okay? So in the first unit, for each dollar spent, you get 6 of degrees of satisfaction, $6 of satisfaction for each dollar spent. Here, for each dollar spent for the second unit, you get only $2 of satisfaction. Okay? So moving on, I'm going to do it for all of them. So dollar MU over P, so 28, that would be 7. 28 over 4, that's 7. 4 over 4, that's 1. Dollar MU over P for mini chips, 40 over 5, that's 8. 15 over 5, that's 3. Moving on, dollar MU over P, so 15 over 3. I put the prices here so you can, 15 minus 3 over 3, that's 5, and 12 over 3, that's 4. Okay, I have them. Well, basically the exercise is done. Well, I'm going to take the money later, but right now, let's look here. What are the first good I'm going to buy? What is the first good I'm going to buy? I need another pen to show it to you. Let me try this one. Okay, the first one is going to be the mini chips, isn't it? That's the first, because it has the highest satisfaction over price, meaning that for each dollar spent, you have $8 of satisfaction. Okay? After that one, you're gonna move to small popcorn. That would be my second good. The second one I'm gonna buy. Now I'm not taking money into consideration, okay? After 7, I'm gonna take 6, third. After 6, I'm gonna take 5, that's the fourth. After 5, I have 4, so I'm gonna buy the first and the second unit one after the other. Then after 4, I have 3, that would be the fourth. Good, so I'm doing this here, okay? The fourth, then the fifth. 4, where's 3? Oh, no. What am I doing here? So I have 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 7. I'm sorry, I can try it like this. 7th and 8th. Ah! That's if I have enough money for everything, okay? That would be the order if I had enough money. But right now we're gonna need to take money into consideration. So let me just put the products. It's my draft. I'm not sure yet. So the first good I would buy would be mini chips. Mini chips. After the mini chips, I'm gonna buy, where's second? Small popcorn. Small popcorn. After small popcorn, third, where is third? I'm gonna buy lollipop. After lollipop, what am I gonna buy? That was the third, so the fourth. Look with me. Fourth. Where is the fourth? Here it is. Mini chocolate. After the mini chocolate, that was the fourth. The fifth would be mini chocolate again. The sixth, where is 6? Here it is. It would be mini chips again. You see how it works? You take the highest one and then the next most high, and etc. 6th, 7th, where is it? It's this one. It's another lollipop. And eighth. Where is the eighth? That would be mini chips. Okay, but this is not yet correct. Here the reasoning is mu over p is the highest, it's 8, the highest. Second high, you give 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is only my drafts. Now I'm gonna take the money into consideration, okay? So money, dollars spent. So the first, I had $24, and I'm gonna buy the first product, which is mini chips. How much does it cost? It costs $5. Okay, so I created my little dollars here. I have $24 here. Yeah, I'm treating myself in the movie. So I'm paying $5. 1, 2, yeah, I'm having fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. Gone. I don't have them anymore. So how many dollars do I have left? I have $19. So with the $19, what am I gonna buy next? So this one I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy small popcorn, which is $4. $4. So I'm getting rid of $4. 1, 2, 3, $4 gone. Okay. How much am I left with? That would be $15. So I'm gonna buy this one, small popcorn, because I could afford it. Now I have $15. What am I buying next? Lollipop. That's $2. How much am I left with? $13. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the lollipop. Now the mini chocolate, I have $13 minus the price of the mini chocolate. Where is it? It's here, $3. So I'm still left with $10. I'm gonna buy the mini chocolate. And you keep this way. So I have $10 left minus, what am I buying after? It's still mini chocolate, $3. So I'm left with $7. So I'm buying this one. Mini chips, I have $7 minus mini chips, how much? $5. So I'm still left with $2. Okay, so mini chips gone. And then lollipop, yes, so I have $2. Oops. $2 minus $2 of the lollipop. I'm left with $0, so I'm gonna buy the lollipop. What about the mini chips? I can't afford them. Can't afford the second bag of chips. So you have to stop at 7 products because you cannot afford this one. Okay, guys? I didn't use my little dollars. Made 24 of these. Anyway, okay, you can do this part here. I didn't have space, so I couldn't do it at the same time, but you could if you wanted to. Okay? So here is the correction of the quiz. I hope you got it. Now remember, if you're studying one good alone, there is no other good to compare to, you use the formula dollar marginal utility minus price, either to determine the equilibrium or to determine the consumer surplus. That's when you have one good. When you have many goods to compare, you're gonna have to use this formula, dollar marginal utility over the price for all the units of the goods in order to see where the highest satisfaction for each dollar, where it lays, and then you take the highest ratio. Okay? Love you guys. This was your last quiz. Now we're gonna do chapter 6 and then chapter 7. Don't forget, we're gonna have some makeup videos, so you have to watch them during the weekend. On the 1st of May, if you want. I don't care, you watch them during before next week. The last, no. After the end of the classes, you still have to watch my videos. Yes, I got it right this time. Love you guys. Bye.